Help him!
Cross! Done!
Stay down!
Garrett, just
Get
pass
back
the ball!
down! Get back down!
Garrett, just pass! Over it. Referee! You don't go past the ball, you don't need to. Down there!
Get up!
No foul!
Don't dive in! Isa!
Stop bouncing. Good.
Switch on, Dan. Switch on here. Dropping quick, 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 quick.
Edges down, Z, stay!
Dan, stay! Dan! Dan! Stay! Get him in! Creeper, get Dan in!
Yes! Good team! Stronger down, Z. Come in there!
Yes!
Try, well done!
Oh,
Turn! Now side round! Fucking pass the ball, Isha! Isha! Pass the ball!
Gandhi, a 2-1 home win against Coventry Sphinx. Come back from 1-0 down with a goal just before half time, and of course Tyrese getting on the score sheet to grab the lead. What are your thoughts on today's game?
A huge 3 points for us. I said to them at half time, you know, it's not been pretty. We weren't vintage today, but 3 points is all that matters at this stage of the season. You know, we weren't fluid today. We looked awkward, you know, out of possession. for whatever reason. We just lacked energy and desire today, for whatever reason. But it's 3 points, you know, and we'll take that. We'll play much better than that and lose games of football. So we'll take it. And like you say, great resilience from the boys again to come back from a goal down, you know, and I always say it, you know, teams at this level, there are no easy games, and they gave us one hell of a game, and we managed to see it through.
I see. It must be nice. You're going into the second, half time, and it looks like, okay, we're going a goal down, but Nat Peters comes up with the header. How does that change your message to the players at half time, or does it affect it at all when the score is level?
You know, in fairness, despite as not being great, you know, we still had opportunities first half. With the short corner, we nearly got in. Geordie's at the post. Ties that off an half chance with one ball over the top, and we knew that, you know, they didn't like the balls in behind, and we didn't do that enough today. We didn't get on the ball and play enough. But you know, sometimes you have to give credit to the opposition, and they stopped us doing what we wanted to do. So, but it was great to see Ty back. Great to see him on the score sheet. Great for his confidence, and bode well for us to go into the playoffs.
There's obviously a relatively early substitution with Demir Rose coming off with an injury. Does that affect your plans at all, bringing Niall on? Does that change the way that you look to play?
To be honest, I didn't want to use Niall at all today. He's been struggling with a cough, and the last thing we wanted to do was risk him because he's so important to us. And, you know, we're looking at the bigger picture for the, you know, to try and get in the playoffs and then, you know, challenge to win the playoffs. So the plan was not to use him, but your plans don't always work out that well. Demir's been struggling with his groin, so again he's come off again. So just a little bit patched up at the minute, but we've got, you know, players and personnel to cover and come in and do a good job.
You mentioned there was Tyree straight back into the team from it. I think it was 155 days out of play for Basford. It must be great to not only have another option in that front line. It seems like we're starting to build up a good selection of players in those positions, but also to see him instantly make the impact and put in a really good performance.
Listen, he's gone out to Dunkirk and played a couple of games, and I asked him at training on Thursday, you know, would it be okay to start? We knew his legs would be tired. We knew we'd have to get Demir and Ty out after 55, 60 minutes. So yeah, but obviously we had to make some changes earlier than that. But, you know, we've got a great group, strong mentality, good resilience. And when we click, we play some really good football. But, you know, ultimately it's just all about results now. And, you know, some results went for us today, so even better. The table's looking pretty good for us at the minute.
Of course, a debut for Wilson in defence today. What are your thoughts on him coming straight into the team after signing recently?
Yeah, very solid. Had a really good debut. Yeah, and we know we have to get some defensive cover in. We've got Osher away for a couple of weeks. Ebank's not available for Lichfield and Anstey, and Harry Twite goes away and misses Anstey for the for Bermudian international game. So we've got cover. It's not ideal, but that's non-league football. You know, you have to deal with the cards that you're dealt, and, you know, so far so good.
And as you'll be well aware, we're in the business end of the season where results really matter. It must be really good again to get back-to-back wins, and then looking ahead to Lichfield, what will the message be for there?
Just go and win. You know, it's a team we've already beat this season. They've had a great result today. There's no easy game, so, you know, mentality, you know, we've got to go there and you know, for some reason this season we seem to be much better away from home. I can't put my finger on it. So yeah, hopefully a huge 3 points next week, and just keep that form going until the last game of the season.
Been a 2-1 win today against Coventry Sphinx, and a man of the match performance for yourself. What are your thoughts today?
Yeah, you know, it was a tough game. They kept throwing it on us. I thought we dealt with it well. Big lad at the back with me, Harry's been a class since he's come in as well. So it did help, obviously having another centre half there as well, because we've been playing people out of position. But yeah, nice and solid, good team performance as well. Everyone did their jobs well. Obviously winning seconds, winning flick on, stuff like that. So yeah, it was good.
You mentioned there, obviously Harry coming in. You seem to be building a bit of a partnership now. What's it been like, obviously getting to know him, but also playing alongside him?
Yeah, so he's a little bit younger, but so he's a little bit quiet. But if I can just get that out of him and obviously perform like that with him, then it's going to be a brilliant partnership, I think. Glad to keep it going as well.
We're entering the business part of the season now. Things are getting a bit serious with the 6 league games remaining. What are your thoughts going into the real end of the season?
So yeah, we just need to keep performing like that today. I know it was a grueling performance and we had to put a lot of effort into it, but if we perform like that each game, I think we do win most games that we play. Yeah, just keep performing like that, I think.
We spoke to Gandhi previously and he mentioned that we seem to be in a really good position when we go away from home. Is it good to have confidence going into a game at Lichfield next weekend, knowing that, you know, we can get a result and we've performed away from the Avenue?
Yeah, of course. When we do go away, it's a little bit different of a game plan, and I think it's more hitting it direct, playing in good areas around there. But yeah, if we can implement that into the next game, then yeah, we should do well there as well.
Tyrese Palmer joins me after today's 2-1 win at home against Coventry Sphinx. We worked out just before the game, 155 days, should I say, since the last time you played for Basford. First of all, what's your thoughts on the game today and coming back in the fold?
Well, came straight back in. I was told Thursday night that I was starting today, so I just chucked straight back in. It's been a long while since I've been back playing with the boys, so it was nice to be back out there. And then the game, fair for me, it couldn't have gone any better. Scoring the winner, you know, it's what I've been wanting to do.
And when we just spoke to Gandhi, he said that he did play a couple of games elsewhere in
Yeah.
the lead up to this game. How did you feel in those games and going into today? Was you confident that everything was okay?
Yeah, like obviously with my shoulder, like everything's been fine. A successful surgery. The rehab went well. I was patient with it. Played 2 games before this game, and then obviously got the call to come and play back. So yeah, it was all good.
So Brad, 3 points on your debut. Can't get much better than that. What's your thoughts on that overall?
No, good result. Like the gaffer said after the game in the change rooms, at this stage of the season, it don't really matter how you get 3 points. You've got to grind them out at this stage of the season. So yeah, 3 points keeps us rocking and rolling, ready for the latter stage of the season in the playoffs.
When we spoke to Gandhi in the week, he was singing your praises, saying it's good to have another experienced defender in the squad. Can you just tell us how that move came about?
Yeah, well, I've been injured for 5-6 months. I went out on loan to step 5, and I've been ready to come back to step 4 for a while now. And I needed minutes, and I needed a squad that needed a bit of experience, and it just came across really.
You mentioned obviously we're in the business end of the season. We've got 6 league games left. That's 2 at home and then a cup semi-final as well. What are your thoughts now going into the final 7 games?
Just same as we've gone into this one really. Like I say, it doesn't really matter how you get 3 points. You just got to grind them out and just work better than the opposition, and the 3 points should come because we've got enough quality to get 3 points in most of the games left. So